Welcome back to Boujee Bravo Bitches, where we talk all that Bravo tea from basic to bougie. We're your hosts. I'm Jenna.
I'm Darcy.
And I'm Amanda. Let's get into it, bitch.
Hi, girls.
Hey-yo.
It's that beautiful time of the week where we all get together.
The
Amanda, you have I like
day.
your slick back part, girl.
Oh,
I'm into that.
Thank you. I just haven't washed my hair in a couple of days. So.
That's the best way to put it when you haven't washed
is.
And I have to wear earrings or else I look like a boy. It's
Thomas Jefferson.
Yeah, basically.
And like a hoop.
Yeah, it's like a big, I wear like a nice gold too.
Yeah.
A decent size. Yeah.
There you go. Love it, love it.
So.
Happy Pride Month, y'all.
Happy Pride.
Yay. I posted a fun post on our account. I love Pride Month. And happy belated to the Zaddy, Andy.
Yeah, it
It's
was
his birthday.
Quite the week for him.
Didn't someone put into perspective that him and Whitney from Southern Charm are the same age, born on the same day?
Oh, really?
Yeah, that was
Really?
perspective for me.
Interesting.
Wow.
Well, Andy's really winning.
Agreed.
I'd say so.
Although Whitney would probably think that he's winning, so,
He probably is winning, too. He probably has a lot more in the bank than even Andy, maybe.
I wonder how much he has. I know he's like my stepdad is really rich.
I mean, he doesn't even, work. So...
No.
Must be nice. Must
gotta
be
be good.
fucking nice.
It's the 15-year anniversary of Watch What Happens Live. They had a huge party at the Boom Boom Room, and a lot of people were in attendance, but what I saw was that the only people that were invited were people that had been on Watch What Happens Live 15 or more times, which I thought was kind of interesting. And then
So you're telling me Craig and Paige have been on more than 15 times? That's crazy.
I definitely believe they have. Who I didn't believe had was Whitney Rose and Heather Gay, because they haven't even been around that long to have been on 15 times.
Yeah, and I don't think Amanda has been on 15 times.
I bet
What
she
is that,
has.
like twice a
She's
year,
been
I
around
guess?
since season 2, yeah.
Okay.
Actually, Melissa Gorga posted, I've actually been on 36 times.
She
Well,
would post something like that.
So I
know.
saw it was because they announced that Teresa had been on 40-something. So then Melissa came back with, I've been on 36 times.
That is losing. You lost.
It's just
Not
desperate. Why try to make the comparison?
It was an interesting group of people because it was only people that had been around for a while, which was cool. And he said that a lot of people are filming their shows. So it was just a very select group of people. The people that I saw were Paige and Craig, Austin, Kyle, Amanda, Carl, Teresa, Melissa, Joe, Margaret, Sheena, Heather Gay, and Whitney Rose.
Interesting mix.
Yeah, so those were the people that I saw. But it looked like a good time. What's so funny is that Teresa was in France the day before, and I'm pretty sure the Gorgas were in Italy, and somehow they were both there. Also, the Gorgas were in France too, which is really funny.
Yeah.
How do you guys both go to France at the same time when you don't even speak? I think it's hysterical.
I mean, France is a big country.
It is, but isn't that interesting that they chose to make their family vacation at the same time to the same place and they don't speak?
It's a coincidence.
I mean, maybe
very
I'm wondering how their kids weren't in school at this time. That's what I want to know. Because we still have school in Jersey. So
Yeah.
I don't know.
They probably are.
Yeah.
Exempt.
Ugh.
Exempt. I think they took Teresa's stepson for his birthday. There was a really cute picture of him with a cake.
I saw that.
Yep. Anyways, let's talk about the Orange County trailer because it dropped today, and it is last season I thought sucked, if I'm being honest, and I'm excited again. And I'm like, how can I be excited about the same cast of fucking people and the fact that Gina's still there? But somehow they did it.
I enjoyed last season. I'm excited for
I know
this
you
season.
did. I don't know why still.
I just hope it's not creative editing with the trailer and then the season's going to come and we're going to be like, womp womp.
Yeah.
But for right now, I'm excited.
Well, the thing that is it scares me even is the fact that they're really throwing Alexis Hart into the mix. I thought she was making one cameo, but she appears to be in it quite a bit, and she's in the mix, and she is talking all about Johnny J right in Shannon's face, which is so fucked up.
It's kind of hilarious.
It scares me.
So.
I'm scared. I am scared.
Did you see the ring Johnny gave me to commemorate our love? You're a sicko, okay?
I know.
First of all, I hate a
Thirsty.
promise ring. I hate a promise ring.
Well, look who she was married to before, Jim Bellino. Johnny J's probably a step up, honestly. But so there's a new girl, new cast member, Katie, but Katie's Gina's friend, so I already hate her. Just being
Well, and she
honest.
was showing off her butthole.
Yeah, that's weird.
Not for me with strangers.
And she
No
immediately
thanks.
went toes with Fancy Pants to Bro.
Yeah.
Didn't like that.
And Sutton told her not to. Why is Sutton
Why
there?
is Sutton there?
Why
she
is
doing?
John Mellencamp's granddaughter's mother the first thing we see? First of all, I went on Reddit to the thread about this, and everyone's like, why is she there? Jump scare, why is she there? Why are they throwing it down our throats? Somebody's like, Bravo has to be trolling us. I'm like, I think they're
Stop
right.
trying to make Teddy happen. She's never going to happen. It's
And then
so
she came
annoying.
for Vicky.
Yeah, well, that's not a shocker.
Yeah, she's like Housewives and Vicky. How about you're not a
Who
housewife,
are you?
Steady?
I know.
Who are you?
You were a housewife for like one season. And then you were
Exactly.
pregnant for one season. Bye.
Yeah, you could go. Nobody
Good,
wants
bye.
you. Literally, I've never met a Teddy fan. I've never met one.
No.
If you are, let us know
Yeah.
what those redeeming qualities are.
So it's like
so gross.
it's the
So we can
gnat
make fun
is
of
back. The gnat is back.
Yuck. Yuck. Anything else about the trailer? I'm excited. So it drops July 11th. That was the other
I wonder if
Soon.
Travis and Gina broke up.
It looks like they want to.
I mean, if he's moving out, that's not a good sign.
But it sounded like she's having issues with his baby mama.
His ex-wife.
Whatever. Ex-wife, mother of his children.
Yeah,
Right?
that's better.
Did we strike a chord?
Sheesh. I know.
I'm just not a fan of that term. I'll just
Oh.
say that.
Okay.
I call myself that sometimes. now.
Okay,
Yeah. For fun.
that's what you want to do. I mean, we each, live your life.
You don't tie your shoes.
I know. Seriously. Don't fucking talk. That's actually what we're going to say to you, to everything you have to say that we don't like. You don't tie your fucking shoes. Go tie your shoes.
I don't have time for that. I have like a million children. The last thing I need is minutes taken away.
You
How
do
you
have a
spend
million
your-
children.
It takes you a minute to tie your shoes.
I mean, 30 seconds that I don't have.
Did you read those helpful tips that we shared?
I sent first a YouTube video of cool ways to put your shoelaces in. And then Darcy sent one on how to tie your shoes.
I love that. Thank you guys so much.
We're just worried about you. That's
So
all.
appreciative.
We look out for you, girl.
Love it.
Other exciting news this week was the Traitors cast was revealed for the next season.
Mm-hmm.
I'll be honest, the non-Bravo related people don't look all that exciting. Like, there was no Britney Spears' ex-husband. Like,
Jason
aside from-
Federline?
No,
Sam Azawadi.
Agassi.
I don't know how to say his last
I
name.
don't even know who he is, so bye.
But the Bravo people are Chanel Ayan, Robin Dixon, Tom Sandoval, Dorinda, Dolores, and Sierra from Summer House. I think it's funny that Robin Dixon gets on this show and gets fired from regular
I think
TV.
Robin Dixon's gonna get like the Reza, and who else was voted out immediately the second season?
Johnny Bananas.
Yeah, Robin's gonna get that.
I think it's going to be Sandoval.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know.
I don't know. Producers love what's the word I'm looking for? Like, never mind, because I can't think of it.
Like a comeback story?
Not a comeback story, but like a combative person. Like,
Yeah,
that's
yeah,
gonna
yeah.
Get the crowd
Good point.
talking.
That's
Somebody
why
was like,
Dorinda's there.
yeah, somebody's like, if Sandoval's on it, I'm not watching. I'm like, okay, then don't watch. Because also, Traitors has a lot of other viewers than just the Bravo people.
Yeah.
Like a lot of Survivor people, like a lot of people that are gamers.
Big
love
Brother
Traitors.
people, yeah. Lots of people watch people.
Yeah.
Like, my husband will not watch one Bravo related show with me, but he would watch Traitors.
Yeah.
Because we like competition shows.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's like a lot of the gamers that we don't know, but half of them, and like Survivor and Big Brother have huge viewership.
Yeah.
I thought that challenge people did so well, and there are no challenge people this
Yeah.
time, which is the challenge universe is huge, so they could literally pull like 1 million people.
I saw
But-
people speculating that they were pissed. The producers were pissed how they did MJ so dirty. And basically were like,
That's-
no more.
That's the name of the game.
that's what I'm saying.
Just saying. I think challenge people are too good. Challenge people would just keep
Yeah.
winning because they win challenges. That's like
That's like their job.
thing.
Yeah.
Did you guys see the funny meme going around where it's like here's Robin Dixon at every round table. I am so glad Juan Dixon is not here to see this.
I saw somebody saying like Robin couldn't like spot Juan's wandering dick for how many years, but is going to suss out a traitor.
So funny. I saw the one that was like, she's been living with a traitor for 10 years. Oh, Robbie. Robin's Rise. I noticed they didn't ask the Grand Dame to be on. Just saying. But Robin's available. Maybe that's why. Yesterday, actually, a mutual friend of ours from high school, Amanda, sent me like the Lindsay posting the Cheez-Its post, and then I like really read into it, and I was like, whoa, the shade.
Yeah.
So I don't know why she felt the need to do this. It's like no one was talking about you. Why are you bringing this back up? But I guess you're
so that
still
people
bitter.
start talking about her, but also
You're
the
bitter.
Cheez-It. She's not the one who. First of all, let's be honest. She's not the one who wrote it. They have Cheez-Its has their own marketing department who wrote it, and then she reposted it. So why don't you beef with the Cheez-It marketing department? Okay.
Oh. Okay.
I'll
She's
take
not in
Goldfish.
charge of her own account.
I'll take
Have you ever
Goldfish over
seen
Cheez-It.
the people who repost things and then leave it in like, oh, and also this is what we want you to post every 15 minutes, but they copy and paste that too? I mean, the Cheez-It marketing department wasn't like write your own post.
That's just dumb.
It was
But
shady.
anyways,
It was. I'm happy.
shady. But honestly, Old Bay goldfish sounds disgusting.
That sounds terrible.
I'd rather
but,
eat Cheez-Its. But I do like a goldfish
I
over a
love
Cheez-It.
a goldfish. They're so good.
Over a Cheez-It?
Yeah.
Same. You know what? I feel like goldfish were like, if you were a swimmer, goldfish were like the snack that you got all the time. Like, if you're a swimmer, you like goldfish.
All right.
Yep. Well, I thought it was shady, and I think Lindsay's still bitter, and we could blame it on editing and production all we want, but she's the one that posted it. Okay, big news. No RHONJ reunion. No Real Housewives of New Jersey reunion.
It's insane to me that news is coming out so early in the season. Like,
well, I
so
guess because
early.
they're not going to, like, film one, and we're going to be, like, wondering when they're filming and where the looks are and all this stuff, and they're not going to come.
Is that, like, episode 4?
Aren't they on, like, 6?
Yeah. No, I
Is it
think it's
6?
4. I don't know, actually.
5 or 6. But anyways, yeah. I mean, I just think it's crazy, but at the same time, it's like, it makes sense. Like, okay, Melissa and Marge are not going to talk to Teresa. Rachel's not going to talk to Teresa. Jackie's not going to talk to Marge and Melissa. Like, Danielle and Jennifer are not going to speak. So it's like, what are they going to reune?
I need,
Nothing.
like, a bulletin board with some red string to just
Seriously.
connect who talks.
Well, what are they going
to
to talk about? Like, puppies? Like, there's nothing to talk about if
There's
no
no
one's
resolution.
talking.
If that's the case, people need to get fired. Like, we can't, it's already, I already said last week this season feels disjointed already. I can only imagine how the rest of the season's going to go.
Yeah. I mean, they all went to the party. We'll talk more about it. But they all went to the Boujie Brunch. If she said bougie one more time, I was going to vomit, honestly. And it's like our likeness is bougie. And she spells it the wrong way. I know there's there's 2 ways to spell it, and one means one thing and one means another. And the way she's spelling it means like you wish you had stuff, but you don't. You wish you were, but you're not. And the way we spell it means you are.
I had no idea.
Yeah, that's why I named us Boujie with a double E.
Okay.
Interesting.
You learn something every day.
See? And there you go.
Not how to tie your shoes if your name's Amanda.
Oh, shots fired. Shots fired. Other Jersey news. This is kind of big. So Dina's ex-husband, Thomas Manzo, got arrested for hiring someone to beat the shit out of her now husband.
No, he didn't get arrested. He was found guilty in the court of law.
Found guilty. Sorry.
Yeah.
I feel like this has been going on for a while.
Yeah. He's a psycho.
Charged.
So.
Guilty.
Guilty
as
as
charged.
Guilty as charged.
Guilty. Charged as guilty. We're just not good at those saying things. Sorry. It is a big deal, and he like also withheld information, stuff like that. So he's actually facing up to 46 years in prison.
Damn.
Hope he throws the book at him. He's a psychopath.
I was like, man, why do they have the same last name? And I always forget that 2 brothers married 2 sisters. I'm like, why do they have the same names? Why is he Manzo and she's and I couldn't it couldn't make sense to me. And then I remembered that Caroline and Dina married brothers.
Fun fact: my mom and her sister married brothers too.
Really?
I did know that.
Yeah, we would call each other. Well, we are super cousins. like super cousins.
I love that.
Yeah. We never had to like separate Christmas because it was like one family. So.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that's fun.
So cute.
Yeah.
So cute. Nothing else out of Jersey. Oh, yeah. Actually, I did see this one thing. Melissa's claiming she's the only one not on Ozempic on her cast.
I feel like that's a
bold-faced lie.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. Thank you, Summer.
That she's not on it. Or
that she's
other
the
people...
only one not
yeah,
on it.
she's definitely not the only one not on it.
Rachel, I think she's tiny. She doesn't need to be on Ozempic. Yeah. She's just naturally skinny. Teresa, I don't think Teresa's on it. I
kind of think she is.
Oh, you do?
Yeah,
I think she just works out. I think that's just like
she does work out a lot, but she's like incredibly skinny.
Okay.
Yeah.
In person, like
I think she
pretty
is
much all
on
of them.
it.
It's just like everybody's so tiny.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So tiny.
But Jackie is the one that commented with like the side eyes on the post, and like it's. And all I did was repost, observe and report. And someone was like, she's not even on the cast.
I was going to say somebody posted that.
Oh, she's not even full time. And I said, well, she is on the cast. I said, I'm not a stan. I'm just observing and reporting.
Yeah.
Anyways, did you guys see Ebony from RHONJ is pregnant?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I didn't read into it, but I think she's doing it on her own.
Good for her.
I didn't read it.
I didn't read it.
I know it's a girl.
It is a girl.
Yeah. Huh.
It's a shame that RHONJ that season was just so fucking fucked up and disjointed because she would be good for a RHONJ, but not with that cast of characters. Mm-hmm. Like her and Leah and then the other three, it was just like, no. Two of these things are not like the other. Did you guys see that Ariana and Tom are doing mediation for their house? Because if they don't, they will have to go to trial, and their trial won't get scheduled until 2026.
That's crazy.
Yeah. He's going to drag his feet, though.
It's going to go to trial in 2026. She's going to own that house forever.
That house is going to get foreclosed on before they ever make it to a trial in 2026. You can't afford it.
Yeah, but she still has to pay for it, too. Like, her name is on the mortgage. She can't just stop paying either.
But also, like... You guys better figure it out because we don't know if Vanderpump's coming back.
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
I mean, she has enough deals probably to keep it afloat, but she has a new $1 million house.
Yeah, she's in Thailand right now. Is that what
Love Island?
For Love Island?
Yeah, I've seen a bunch of stuff on Instagram.
Mm-hmm. Okay, I hate Billie Leach, as everyone knows, but there's like notes and cliff notes about her podcast all over the place because she's beefing with Sandoval and his girlfriend Victoria. And she's calling them, like, drug addicts and all this, like, crazy shit. She's like, there's a reason she didn't show her face in her post. It's because she'd be slurring.
She said, like, there were, like, drugs all over the house. The house was a mess. Like, his new girlfriend tried to move all of Ariana's stuff and wanted Tom in the master bedroom. They tried to stage an intervention for Sandoval, and he just didn't show. Like, wild stuff.
Crazy.
What do you guys think the truth is?
None of the above, probably. Nothing Billy says is true, and I don't know. This girl was already cool, so like I don't feel like she's dating Sandoval for clout. Like she was already cool. She's actually a loser now for dating Sandoval.
Very true.
But yeah, I don't know. It's weird, but also it's like when did she fall out with Tom? Is it because of this girl?
Yes. The girl like went apeshit and basically was accusing Billy and Tom of like sleeping together.
Wow.
And would like chase Billy out of the house and call her screaming.
I mean, this is not the first time someone has said that, so maybe it's true.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Somebody did a whole like summary on Reddit.
Yeah.
Of the podcast.
I mean, I would never listen to it. Joe was on it at some point too.
Joe's a psychopath. She's got to let it go. She's crazy.
She is too mentally unstable for TV.
She's got a fashion line now.
What is she selling? Fashion?
Plain brown sweatshirts and khaki pants. I don't know.
Oh, God. Everyone does not need a fashion line, Kristen Doty. They just don't.
Mariposa.
God, stop. I cannot.
It reminds me of menopause. What I have to say about that.
Well, she's probably going to enter that at any point. So. Anyways, there was one little Kim and Croy thing. Not sure if you saw that, Amanda.
I did. They reached an agreement. They have to sell the house by, I don't know what date it was. Otherwise, the bank's going to take the house. So they're giving him one more chance, and then that's
This is so annoying. This is so annoying. What goes on in the state of Georgia that they can't get this house away from these people?
Honestly, it's in every state. Foreclosures take forever. That's why it's like really hard to buy a foreclosure, just because there's it's so much red tape. Like, I'm not surprised that it's going on forever. Especially if you have a good lawyer. But I don't know if they have a good lawyer, because I don't know if they have money to pay for the lawyer. That's really what I want to know.
They need to just like sell it at auction like Sonia. Just take what you can fucking get.
Yeah, at this point, it's not the worst idea.
They have a custody agreement for their closet. Like, get them away from each other.
Literally, I cannot.
Not for their children, for their closet. Who gets to go?
No one cares about the children, but who gets to get dressed from 9 to 4 is important.
Who gets to go to the kids' sporting events is not. They can both go. But in that closet, lock up your underwear.
It's too much. It's too much. That's it for the news, I think. Anything else? A lot of weird news this week.
Let's talk about the finale.
Let's talk about the finale.
First of all, I want to say that party was sick. Probably one of the sickest parties I've ever seen. That cat, so cool. The fire breather, so cool. So
it was a good party.
Yeah.
I feel like, did I watch this? What party?
The Doomsday.
A cat?
Mad Max.
There was a cat?
It was like a big, giant, like, metal cat.
They all stood on.
Yeah. So, and then there was the fire breather at the end.
I guess I was just looking at them. I didn't know what they were standing on.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, that was a sick party. And I'm sorry, Carl, that you couldn't have fun because you're lame. That's all.
I think that it's actually sociopathic if you can have a giant fight like that with your fiance and then go have fun. You're a sociopath, Lindsay.
To be fair, at this point, I don't think they like each other, so I don't think that
Well, she definitely doesn't like him. I think that he still likes her and he has some sort of like hope, but she's pushing him. She is pushing him to end things. She's never going to be the one. I feel like at this point she's like, this is going to end, and I want Ariana style like victim status out of this.
Which I'm so fucking over for everybody. Like, stop comparing yourselves to them. That situation was so completely different from everything else.
And
so
also
fucking stop.
Epically blown out of proportion. But it was just a big scandal of the time.
We just had nothing going on that week.
Exactly. We were a week out of spring break. We were bored.
Headed into the weekend.
Let's talk about the hug heard around the world, because the ick that came over me from that hug.
Tighter, squeeze me, tighter.
Disgusting.
Give me a hug. Grow up. You guys are. Oh my god.
I would have just been like, no, not
See, that's what like
right
I
now.
get. Like, I'm not saying that you're like cold and. But, like, you're not soft and sweet. Like,
no, I'm not.
Exactly.
No. Ask my husband. I think I told my husband to fuck
Lindsay.
off on his way to work this morning. So, no, I'm not.
I feel like you're more of, like, you resonate with Lindsay more. Like, your vibe is more Lindsay. I'm like, imagine if your husband, I couldn't imagine him saying, like, hug me tighter. You'd be like, no, get the away from me.
I definitely have, like, a transference issue because I really feel for Carl because, like, my life's work is substance abuse. And I feel like he's got mental health issues underlying this substance use, and he is trying to work on himself, and it's hard to do that in the public eye. So I have a lot of empathy for him. She has a lot of fucking issues clearly as well, a lot of like trauma, but she don't appear to be working on it. So my empathy realm went up dry for her.
I get a different vibe. I think therapy is working for her because honestly, she's not stabbing him with a knife, which before she would do. Remember,
bar is in
that
hell.
the measure of success?
I didn't say that she's changed. Well, I said she's working on herself. I think therapy is working. I didn't say she was
because
perfect.
She's not committing homicide?
Well, previous years, Lindsay would have been like, have you made me a fucking sandwich? Like, she would have been psychotic. So I do think it's working.
Also, she was with subpar people before. He, at least, is like equal playing field because he's in the public eye, and people in this like this environment like him a lot more than they like her. So I think that it would not resonate well if she did that.
Very different. I think different now. People don't like either one of them now.
No, I meant like in their group of people they're in.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
okay.
like she came in like tail between her legs. She can't be yelling about sandwiches. These people know Carl and they like him. Just think. Anyways, I mean, they fought the rest of the weekend. She wouldn't ride to Montauk with him, which why are you even going?
That was crazy. She's like, I'll go, but I am not. I'm like, oh, Lindsay, that's aggressive. Like,
It's
just
this is why
just don't go.
Blindsided.
Yeah, you were probably,
so
you know what? She was
bad.
She was probably happy in the moment because she was like, yes, it's over. I don't have to marry him, and he's the one who did it. So
well, she did not look very surprised or upset during the conversation.
No. She had on her breakup nipples.
Yeah. God, why? Only Jennifer Aniston can let her nips fly like that, and that is it. And I don't want to see anyone else's nipples. Jennifer Aniston nipples are the only nipples that are allowed to fly free.
Okay.
I just feel like first of all, when she got on the phone with her dad after, she's like, we had the conversation. So it's like, you knew it was coming.
No. She knew that they were going to have a conversation with producers and camera people present. She didn't know what the conversation was about.
I don't believe it.
Okay,
well, the status of their relationship.
How did she know that,
If a camera crew is coming to your house after season, it ain't good.
That's true.
It ain't good.
But maybe she didn't know Carl was going to fucking call off the wedding. Let's say
maybe she
didn't know that.
Maybe she didn't.
I don't think she ever thought he'd have the balls to do it. I think Lindsay wanted a wedding. Lindsay didn't care about a marriage.
No, I agree.
Yeah, I agree.
Or
with
who
that.
it was to.
I'll agree. She had her timeline, and she just needed a groom. Because when she went to Danielle's and she was like, and I waited for him and I loved him and I was just
that was a reach. That was fucking reach.
You weren't waiting for him because you had a whole plan with
First of all, you were with Everett when you got into the house, so you weren't waiting for Carl then.
Yeah.
So then you were with that other guy with the sandwiches. You were dating 52 people in between then. You weren't waiting on Carl. You guys thought you'd finger blasted out 3 years ago, and now you were like, oh, I've been waiting for him forever. Then what do you mean? That's what they called it.
I know, that's too much.
I wasn't expecting that to come out of your mouth.
It felt gross. It felt dirty when I said it.
I feel dirty.
I'm a mom now.
You can't be saying shit like that.
Oh, God. Sorry, little guy. Speaking of, he's here.
Oh, hi, handsome.
In his little burrito.
Love it.
Yeah, I don't know. I think that I think she knew the jig was up, and she was like, okay, well, how can I, in my Hub House PR ways, spin this for me? The next thing I have a gripe with is all these girls who don't like Lindsay rallying around her, in a fake, inauthentic rally at Danielle's, who they also don't like. They don't like Danielle either. Didn't need it. That was also very VPR-esque, and I did not need it.
Mm-hmm. I did appreciate Paige and Amanda's conversation, Paige's comments, and then Amanda going back and forth with Gabby. I was like, is this what it's like to listen to us?
I know. You know what? I will say, I appreciate Gabby being a ride or die. So
as your friends should be.
Regardless, I agree. Yes, the man is always wrong.
Listen.
Period.
And I said this about VPR. It is the easiest thing in the world to hate your best friend's ex-boyfriend.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Easiest thing to do.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
No questions.
Period.
I hate who you guys hate, except for Lindsay and Carl.
Okay. Well. Tie your shoes.
Fair. Yeah. Yeah. Do that. The reunion's tonight.
I'm jazzed.
I know.
Oh, I'm pumped.
I'm ready. I'm ready for. I want to see. I hope tonight is the night where Danielle tries to go toes with Paige.
It probably is not.
Because she will lose her toes. I'll tell you that much. In her outfit that doesn't match the rest of the cast.
No, ma'am.
Everyone's in Grecian goddess, and she's I don't know, Hollywood pinup.
Old Hollywood.
I was gonna say mother of the bride.
Everyone is not what? Whose mothers do you know? My mother?
Yeah, I could.
My mother's a fox.
Yeah, I could see your mom wearing Emily's dress. That's
she would definitely wear that.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm. She'd probably wear Gina's.
With the boots.
Okay, wait. Let's talk about these dresses. We didn't talk about this when we talked about the trailer because honestly, the freaking fashions for their new shoot, I don't understand. They're not fashion. That is for sure. Okay, the new girl looks cute. Gina, as always, does not know, like, her audience, does not know her surroundings, and just dresses for, like, whatever the occasion is not. And she looks like she borrowed this from Ariana Grande's closet, and that's not the occasion. I don't hate fancy pantses, but she does look a little Mother of the Bridey. And so does Shannon always. And we've already seen this outfit, Tammy Sue, on Katie.
Did Katie wear the silver one? She did? Okay. I was looking, I'm like, I've seen that dress before.
Emily just always wears this one shoulder thing, and I said I like Jennifer's for the, like, scene, but it actually looks like she's wrapped in tinfoil.
I kind of like it, I'll be honest.
I like it for the scene. I don't think I'd wear it. So, there you have it.
I don't think I would wear
They're all
any
in
of them.
silver. They're all in their gunmetal glory. Anyways, let's talk about RHONJ.
Okay, guys, I have to be honest. I was wasted when I watched this, so I don't remember pretty much any of it.
I had a very visceral response to the mention of a particular body part.
Was that like with her mom?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Marge Sr. had an esophagus issue, and I was immediately triggered. And I posted a meme of Anne Marie on Marge Sr.'s face.
I was like, oh no, not
immediately
again.
triggered.
Not again.
I don't hate Margaret, but I know Darcy does.
I fucking do.
She does. I've never seen Darcy have this strong of a reaction to anything.
Yeah,
I hate. And that
I am just
stupid
over
fucking hair commercial. Dumb bitch.
I'm over her storyline being like, Jan died and I hate Teresa and Louie. Like, it's done. Get your own storyline. You're boring. You don't have one.
Well, and there was like stuff on Reddit related to her and Jan. Basically, she wasn't invited to the funeral or the Shiva, and like wasn't allowed in the hospitals. Wasn't mentioned in the obituary. So like her being
because you cheated on your husband with your current husband,
and then
like,
she fucking
stop
mentioned it
acting
in that
like
stupid hair commercial. Like, I won't cheat on my hairdresser. It's not funny when your family has disowned you,
like,
and then for you to be like, tee-hee.
Right. Stop acting like you and Jan, we were just BFFs after. Like, I doubt it. If Jan came back to life, I doubt that he would say you guys were BFFs. I doubt it.
I hate
just saying.
Do you guys know her, like, children? Like, does she have kids? Are they stepkids? Like, what's
both?
I don't know any. Okay.
She, I think, has one with Jan.
Okay.
Or before Jan, and then the rest are her stepkids. She definitely has one of her own.
With Jan.
Yeah. Yeah. And that's the other thing. You have no storyline, and none of your family will even come film. So, goodbye. All you can do is dress your husband in stupid shirts. Her husband's very nice, though. I will say that.
He is super nice.
Super nice.
I think she's really nice, too. No, I think she's nice, too.
She was nice.
Yeah.
She's exactly what you expect. She's just a good time, but I respect your decision to hate her.
I
respect
appreciate that. Thank you very much.
So all these things that, like, didn't quite make sense, like, how did we get here, still don't really make sense. But, like, why is Danielle out with Melissa and Rachel, and, like, she's inviting Melissa to Fashion Week, and those are not, like, her friend. I don't understand how we got here.
She's fence riding.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We had the Boujie Brunch, and then, oh my god, I'm so over people on the internet, like, oh my god, Rachel's the best mother, queen, can't believe it, oh my god. I'm like, she literally, like, came in with a rehearsed read about has-beens.
Personally, I thought Teresa's read was better, because when she said, is he a parking attendant, maybe he should go back to dealing drugs.
Maybe a drug dealer would be better.
Dying. Teresa's been very funny this season, between her dog comment about Marge and then go back to being a drug dealer.
Very.
She's good. She's on point.
I honestly, like, and then she just gets up and leaves. Like, the other thing that is so crazy to me is, like, Melissa's sitting at the table talking about her within 3 feet of her, and she doesn't even, like, it does not faze her.
No, she's done.
Okay, I'm done here.
Yeah, she's gonna get her goodie bag and she's gonna go.
She did. She had her whole box of goodies and left. I don't know. I don't think Rachel ate. I don't think that she is the queen mother at all. I think she has a bad nose job, and Jen Eden called it right. And that's my opinion.
I respect it.
My opinion.
Also, I don't like her. I really don't. But she's actually also very nice in real life.
Mm-hmm.
Who, Rachel?
Yeah, she was really
okay.
nice. Yeah, she was. Yeah. She actually, we messaged afterwards too for like a bit. She was very kind. Anywho. Oh, and then Melissa going after Jackie. Like trying to make Jackie still be mad at Teresa. Like, get over it.
Yeah.
Honestly, I was kind of proud of Jackie. I have never cared for her, but her saying like, I'm going to like who I like and I'm going to stick up for myself now. I was
like it.
Good for you.
Yeah, same.
Be on the right side of history. Just pick the right people to align with.
Mm-hmm.
Smart, Jack. Smart. Anything else on RHONJ?
Nope.
All right. Dubai premiered, and I thought it was great. It's exactly what I want.
I like Dubai.
I know.
High end, high fashion.
Yeah, I love the
ridiculous drama.
Fighting over who had better VVIP at the Beyoncé concert. It's exactly what I'm into. VVIP. I'm into it.
Yeah.
I got wet from Beyonce. It's like, okay.
I love their full body confessionals with their
That's what I commented.
extreme fashions.
Yeah.
It's so good.
It's very good. I was not surprised to see Sergio and Stanberry still together because I knew they were, but like he still totes her and like they tote each other everywhere they go. Like he has to drop her off everywhere. He's super obsessed with her. I mean, good for him. Good for them. So the Glass House tagline, Caroline Brooks' tagline that I was like, makes no fucking sense.
Mm-hmm.
Makes sense now because her salon is called the Glass House. But like you really had to know that and have been following them for the last 4 years in between seasons to know what that meant. So I don't know. I just loved it. I love that Ion and Stanberry are getting along. I feel like that is just like they should be getting along.
Mm-hmm.
They're a good time together.
I love Ion.
Yeah.
She is just a good
She's
housewife.
so funny. Yeah, she's the best. And she likes Teresa, so that says a lot about Teresa, don't you think?
I'd say so.
It does.
It does. She is fighting with Sarah. I was surprised they even asked Sarah back. I find her so like not a part of like just not too different.
Yeah. Maybe they wanted that?
Maybe.
I don't know.
She bored me. And she's already boring me, but I guess she has a new hot boyfriend, so I guess it'll get better.
I just don't need to see anybody's like spiritual sound bath healing.
I don't want to see any more
It's not for
breath
me.
work, sound bath. I don't
Yeah.
want to fucking see it. I
I
don't
don't
want to see
need this
it.
LA bullshit. I'll be honest with you. It's not.
Get it
for
out
me.
of
From
here.
the East
Don't
Coast.
need it. And don't need it. Don't want it. Don't need it. Actually, the owner of like my old gym like left the gym to open like one of those breath work like cold plunge studios.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, the fact that a whole studio exists for this and people like spend a lot of fucking money to come to this, it's just like
Not
must
for
be
me.
doing something, but it's not for me.
No, ma'am.
No. I'll get my answers in wine. Thank you.
Same.
New housewife, Talene. We met her. She is from LA originally, and she is a friend of Caroline Brooks.
I'm not. I don't like Brooks.
I'm not a huge
There's
fan
something
either.
about her that just doesn't do it for me.
The whole, like, my ex-husband funded my whole, like, life, but I wouldn't let him see my child. Like, it just doesn't, none of it makes sense to me. I feel like she's lying and we're missing pieces of the story, basically. That's pretty much it for the first episode, but I'm into it and I will keep watching, and it was worth the 5-year wait for the next season to come out. Below Deck Med also premiered, which I thought was a good premiere, and I'm glad because the last season of Below Deck was so bad from the jump that I was like, can this ever redeem itself? But I think Aisha's just funny, so it's like it works.
She carries. Like
She definitely does.
Yeah, she's good.
Just her little confessionals like do carry the season, kind of.
She's a little bit grotesque for me, but you know what? Some people like that.
Yeah, that's not for me, but she's funny. So I couldn't remember Elena or whatever from being on the last season of Med or 2 seasons ago. But then when she brought out the bunny costume, I was like, oh, that's right. You were the one that came for 2 days and had a costume packed. That's right.
Oh, at the end?
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's a lot.
shtick.
She's annoying me already. Yeah. I don't think I'm going to like her. I don't think I'm going to like her or the other one who can't iron.
When Aisha was like, is she breathing on it? And she was, in fact, breathing on the clothes. Like, what are you doing? What are you doing?
Nope,
wow.
still wrinkled. Yeah, I don't know. So I have to ask, because if this were me, I'd feel away. But like, if none of the provisions that I requested, or like any provisions at all, made it to the yacht, would you still go out? Like, I would not.
It kind of made me mad.
I would be like, fuck this. Call me when you get what I need, and you can
Like,
then like.
why couldn't they send somebody from the crew to go to the liquor store and get some
Exactly.
fucking rosé? Like, that pisses me off.
That's what I
badly.
was thinking. Like, why didn't they just go and get what
take
they
your little
needed?
boat and go.
My dad ordered a Diet Coke at a restaurant, and they were like, oh, we don't have any diet soda. He made them go to, like, the store and get him bottled diet. So he was like, no, I'm not going to sit here in this restaurant if you do not have Diet Coke or, like, Diet Pepsi. Like, you guys need to do something.
That
it was
is
an Olive
very
Garden.
Jill Zarin of him. Very Jill Zarin of him.
Wow.
A Diet Coke right here,
Yeah,
baby.
It was an Olive Garden, and he was like, you're not going to tell me that you don't have it. Like, you're going to go figure it out.
Not even like a fine dining. We're at an OG, an Olive Garden. Endless salad and breadsticks.
How are you going to wash down those breadsticks?
Demanding Diet
Exactly.
Coke. I'm dead.
Exactly. He'll tell you the story. It was actually at like one of our swim meets or something. So yeah,
so
go
funny.
dad. Go dad.
So we always used to go there after after sectionals.
Yeah.
Hooters one night, Olive Garden the next
Yeah.
night.
And let me tell you. So that's what I'm saying. Like, go to the fucking liquor store and get rosé. Like, I don't
Yeah.
understand why they wouldn't do that.
I mean, I think because the part of it is it's still a show, and so you got to like have something to talk about. But like, it was just absurd.
Yeah.
I feel like it had to have been production just fucking with them. Like, there's no way a provisions company messed that up so many times in a row.
I'm gonna just say that a lot of my clients work for those like provisioning companies, and they're like 5 minutes into recovery and often don't care about like working. So I think it's totally possible. And those orders are getting fulfilled like in the States, even though they're like abroad. They're international companies. They have to source things from Florida.
That's what I was gonna say. Like, if they're abroad, it might not be like as easy to get like White Claw or.
But like they're asking for red
Rosé.
wine. They were like, no red wine. Do you have bread?
I watched
please?
a TikTok of Jill Zarin, and she like they went somewhere, I think to like Italy or something. She brought a full suitcase of Diet Coke.
Yeah.
She was like,
They were on a
get it
cruise.
over there.
Yeah,
Okay.
they were on a cruise.
Okay.
I feel like Jill Zarin with my Diet Coke in a glass with chunky ice right now.
Yeah.
She would have died on that. She would never have lasted. She would have gone off, and I would have gotten off too. I would have gotten off too.
I would have been very upset.
I could have not been the primary, and I still would have gotten off. Also,
Yeah.
I wouldn't go on a yacht if I wasn't the one chartering it. Probably.
Oh, it's like a friend.
Yeah.
Oh, I would. So invite me if you charter.
Yeah,
one.
I will.
I'll go.
No,
I've
actually,
got no-
that's a lie. I will not go.
Yeah,
I will not go. I
you're
will
not
be
going on a boat.
No, I'm not a boat person.
You're not a boat person.
I do have to say the primary was on MILF Manor.
Oh, that's right. I
Jacob.
forgot you said that. Mm-hmm. It's like the one TLC show I don't watch because I'm watching all the 90-day spin-offs.
It's a something. It's something.
I liked, I don't know how are you saying his name? Jono?
Jono?
He's fun.
I like him.
He's funny. He was like, let's dance for some lobster. I'm like, whoa, who hasn't
get
done that before? We've all been there.
Shimmy.
I don't eat seafood, so couldn't beat me.
Oh my God.
Well, it's
You're so no boats, no seafood.
Yeah, I tell you,
You're
the
so,
ocean's
like,
the world's
anti-life.
toilet. No, the ocean is the world's toilet.
Amanda,
okay?
more life.
Yeah.
More
More life.
Yeah. Do you guys think that Elena should have woken up the chef to cook?
Yes.
Yes.
So it's a hot topic, and next week Sandy says, "Do not ever wake up the chef." So
That's a weird thing for her to say because I feel like she's like woken up the chef before herself.
yeah, maybe it's like out of
I'm gonna have to go
context, but she does say it.
Yeah.
But maybe it's out of context because I feel like you have to wake up the chef if they want food.
I've seen
And if it's
Sandy
on their-
wake up a chef.
Yeah, it is weird. It's a weird thing to say.
I think too, just prep stuff before you go to bed that's
Right.
easy to reheat.
Right. You know that like a cast of 20-somethings is going to be up late and they're going to want to munch. So.
Yeah, I
It
mean,
was on
make a
their
bunch of
preference
paninis
sheet,
that all they
too.
have to do is grill, you know?
Right.
Just like,
Right. Well, anyways, looks like it's going to be a good season. I'm excited for it. Let's talk about the Valley finale. Oh, the Valley finale. That rhymed.
Ooh.
There is no reunion. People are
Which-
really upset about it.
I have some thoughts. So it kind of makes sense in hindsight now because they're going to pick up filming immediately. So if they did have the reunion, they would be hashing out the divorces, where they obviously want that to carry the second season.
There's nothing to reunion.
Yeah.
They gave us the last 20 minutes of reunion, basically. So they opened Jax's Studio City, which it bothers me that he like spells the sign like incorrectly. He puts an apostrophe S after an X. Isn't it just an apostrophe after an X?
No.
An X and a Z and an S? Or just a Z and an S? Am I wrong?
No, I think you're right.
I'm going to look.
I'm going to have to Google that, Jax.
Do you put an apostrophe after an X?
To make it...
Nope. S, X, and Z.
Because when we got married, my last name now ends in Z, and I was like, we can't do the fun little signs.
Oh, I didn't know you... I knew it was after an S, but I didn't know.
Yeah.
You also... A lot of people put an apostrophe when you're saying, like, the... whatever your last name is. The Smiths, like, apostrophe S, which is not actually how you're not supposed to put an apostrophe. It's just an S at the end.
Look at this. Bravo and grammar. We do it all.
Grammar really, it's a bugaboo of mine. So Jax is with an S. Stupid. But that's Jax for you. Anyways, Janet is a lot. And if I have to hear that she's fucking pregnant again, I'm like, I wrote today a picture of Zach's face, and it said, hearing Janet's pregnant for the 1,000th time, and then I wrote underneath it, I'm sorry to anyone that I was this annoying to when I was pregnant.
Jenna's like, when she's like, I do not use that tone with me, I'm pregnant. Jenna's like, I've never said that. I'm like, I've been pregnant so many times, I probably have said it, but this is like her first pregnancy, so she should chill.
Right.
Okay.
Don't use a tone with me because I'm pregnant. You're like 100 years pregnant. Like, if you have the kid now, you'll be fine.
She's a pregnant villain. And I didn't know that's something that I don't like her, but I needed that.
You're just supposed to like villain. Yeah, you're just supposed to like pregnant people and be happy for them. And I can't even be happy for her because she's so annoying to me. I did like her in the beginning. I thought that she was good gossip and stuff, but she's gone too far. She's gone too far.
She didn't own the villainess. She was like, instead of being like, I'm a villain, she was like, I'm a villain, but you can't say anything to me because I'm pregnant, which is like annoying.
Very.
You've got to like own your shit.
Exactly.
Yeah. Well, anywho, Kristen barely got any airtime, but in the airtime she got, she tried to blame everything on Janet. I'm like, that's a stretch, pal.
Yeah.
Like, you got to own some of this shit. Are your kids bowling?
That's Louis just running around. If you guys hear thumping, he yelled, Mom, I'm going upstairs, and he's now doing sprints across the gun.
He's got the zoomies.
So he basically...
He does. He sounds like Fillmore and Walter right now. Oh, summer baby. What else was I going to say about the Valley? Yeah, I mean, that's kind of where it ended, right? And then we went into the 6 months later. Mm-hmm. Jesse saying he was blindsided was very surprising because the whole season he was saying she was going to leave him. So I'm confused about that.
She's just very, like, you could tell she's done with it. Like, she's very cold and detached with him. It was throughout the whole season.
Yeah.
Like, she was done with the marriage well before they started filming.
I mean, they must have been in talks about this show and like decided on this show long before like their marriage got so bad, because otherwise why would you bring this marriage on TV?
Yeah, I don't know.
And she held on just because they were filming a show, clearly. Let's talk about Brittany and Jax. First of all, the only like the deleted scene that you guys missed was Zack and Kristen came over. Kristen said she had a miscarriage. Then she went and got body sculpted by Dr. Miami, but said she could still get pregnant even though she just had this like major plastic surgery. Oh. That's all you missed. Okay. And Brittany talking to them about like leaving Jax was basically it. And then they leave and Jax comes in. So that was Brittany. The super duper extendo, uncensored, unfiltered, everything you ever wanted to see Peacock version. Which I fucking can't stand. And like it was 1 hour long. 1 hour.
It's a lot of TV.
Even if I like a show, I don't want to see it for that long. That's half my gripe with 90 Day Fiancé is they're like 2 hours long and they take me 3 days to watch.
Jesus.
Yeah. Anyways. That's that. Let's talk about Jax and Brittany. So Jax finally makes an appointment with a therapist, but he couldn't go because it was too far away.
Which is so on brand.
So
on brand
typical.
for Jax. He's like, actually, I didn't make it because
it was too far.
just far away.
It's too far. Okay, so I was dying, and I'm so glad that you guys picked up on what I was saying, because I'm like, does this read in text? I don't know. But when he chased Brittany, like, to the front door, and he's like, hey, Brittany, and I'm like, you guys think he's going to ask, like, hey, where's the ketchup in the fridge or something like that? Like, it wasn't something important. Like, don't leave us with this cliffhanger. So I posted a, like, wrong answers only, and we've been getting funny answers.
What were they saying? Read some of them.
But I think our answers were funnier. Like,
We
me,
went off.
Mima's beer cheese. I gotta see where it is in my post.
Where's the laundry detergent?
Yeah.
I said, where does Cruz go to school?
What's our PR lady's number? Where's the vacuum? Where's the toilet paper? How do I fill the dishwasher? What's Mama's beer cheese recipe? Where's my chunky cable knit sweater? Hey, Brittany, where's my sweater? That's so funny. Oh,
Her leaving him.
maracas.
And I think he wanted her to leave. He's been doing everything to get her to leave.
Yeah.
Because he didn't want to be the bad guy.
Self-sabotage.
Mm-hmm.
And you want to know something? This is sick, but I think that he really is not attracted to her anymore because she gained weight, and he won't say it because he won't say it on camera, but he's
Yeah, I
definitely
agree. He's definitely told her.
Oh
she's
yeah,
fat.
she
Kristen
said
said
that.
it.
Yeah, she said it in the uncensored, unfiltered, uncut scenes. She said that he calls her fat.
I hope the first thing that she does is take out those ridiculous implants.
Oh, did
Why
you
is
guys
it
see
her
drunk drawn of her? It's literally just a mountain of titties and a little tiny head with a
The
ponytail.
encapsulation is just...
It's so
She
funny.
should go on Ozempic and like have like her revenge era.
Well, did you see Jax immediately after the episode aired was like, you should ask Brittany who she's been sleeping with for the past 4 months.
Shut
And then the
fuck
next
up.
day posted a picture of Brittany in their bed napping with
Cruz,
Cruz.
yeah.
So he's saying him. She's been sleeping with him
Yeah.
the past 4 months.
She's been living at their house probably. Oh, that's aggressive.
Neat.
We'll see.
Oh, I thought he was just being funny and saying she's been sleeping with Cruz in her bed. I didn't get that part. Thank you for filling me in.
I got you.
Thank you. Well, it's over, and I'm really excited for season 2. This is something I didn't think I needed, but I really enjoyed.
Yeah, you were, the first few episodes, you were very
It was hard
apprehensive.
it's hard for me to, like, latch on to new people. Like, you know, and I don't care about... I didn't even realize Jasmine had been on so many episodes of Vanderpump before, but, like,
Yeah.
I can't... It's hard for me to latch on to, like, people I don't care about, and then Kristen is just so annoying, but... She was not the main highlight of the season, just for a couple episodes, and that worked for me.
It's a good cast.
Yeah.
I'm happy that they're not adding any BPR people and they're keeping the same cast. I'm
Agreed.
excited, and I think it's going to be good.
Take
Season
a break,
2.
VPR.
Let's go.
Anything else Bravo related, Bravo adjacent?
It's a good week, ladies.
Yeah.
Was a good
I
week.
can't wait for tonight. I'm like,
I'm so
let's
excited.
go. Dinner, bath, bed. Let mommy live her life.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not going to watch it tonight, but I am going to watch it at 6 a.m. tomorrow. Probably.
Perfect.
Well, what are you guys doing this weekend?
Landscaping.
Oh, putting up our pool. Putting up our pool.
Oh,
Ooh.
dance. I still can't go in the pool. I have like 1 week left. I know. I feel like I could
It's
go.
like so hot in Florida too.
I know. And I want to just like dip the baby's toes in. I got him a cool bucket hat and some sunglasses.
Oh, definitely dip his toes in.
Yeah.
I know, but I want to go in too.
Okay.
But-
Okay.
Anyways, I don't know what we're doing, but some kind of outing. We've been trying to go to like coffee shops, get the baby out.
That's so cute.
Thanks. I'm gonna take him out by myself tomorrow.
Ooh.
We went to Mommy and Me this week too.
I love that. I was like, so what is that?
You
I have
know,
no idea.
I
I'm just
didn't know
gonna
either.
say-
I'm like, what is that?
I think I'm doing pretty decent, but I'm not like these. I'm not like a mom you'd find at Mommy and Me. We're not the same breed.
Okay.
We're just not. They were nice enough, and I really just went to spend time with him. I'm not there for like the other moms. I know that a lot
You're
of
not
moms
there to
like.
socialize.
I am no mommy and
but
me
I'm
mom.
just we're not the
I'm
same brand.
I'm not a PTA mom. I'm not a mommy and me mom. It's not my
Yeah.
vibe.
Yeah.
And those people are not my people.
Got it.
Okay. Loud
Got
and
it.
clear.
Well, if you like what you heard here, follow us on Spotify or wherever you get your podcasts. Follow us on our socials. We are on Instagram at Boujee Bravo Bitches, on Threads at Boujee Bravo Bitches, on TikTok at Boujee Bravo Bitches, on Twitter at Boujee Bravo Bees. We have a Facebook group, and we also have a YouTube channel.
That's it, bitch.